Well, you've probably heard the name Stefphon Jefferson. He was a standout running back out of Visalia and ended up having a very successful college football career. Now he's on to the next chapter, both literally and figuratively. Stefphon Jefferson is known as one of the best high school running backs to ever play here in the Central Valley and was named Tulare County Player of the Year in 2008 at El Diamante. 12 years later, Jefferson's running a different route and really showing his versatility. He's now a husband, a father, a coach, a public speaker, youth leader, and now an author. And he's getting ready to release a children's book.
True and long-lasting change is going to come from impacting the kids, and how we impact them is by teaching them the things that are going to help them be leaders.
The title of the book is called The Adventures of Luxton, the World Changer, a book inspired by his son Luxton. Jefferson believes that teaching children positivity and confidence to follow their dreams at a young age is imperative.
Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because that's something that's ingrained in you. You know, that's something you're passionate about, and to have, you know, a teacher or your parent tell you say that that's, you know, that's a dumb idea or you can't do it is nonsense.
Jefferson's gift was football. In 2008, he rushed for over 2,800 yards at LD, a Visalia single-season rushing record that still stands today.
That's so long ago, but it doesn't even seem that long.
He wasn't recruited until his senior year with the Miners. Cal Poly was the first team to offer. He was supposed to go there until the coaching staff left for West Point.
So the next school that came up was Fresno, and they were, you know, that's when they had the Pat Hill era, and they were just they were recruiting me, and I was getting letters from them, and you know, they ended up signing Robbie Rouse, and I was just like, I didn't want to go there and, you know, compete with a running back they just signed.
Rouse turned out to be the all-time leading rusher in Fresno State history. Jefferson landed at Fresno State's rival, Nevada. As a junior, he set 4 single-season program records and ranked second in the nation in rushing yards per game.
I loved it. It was a great experience playing there. Coach Alt was the greatest coach that I ever been coached by, because he pushed me.
Jefferson decided to forego his senior season to pursue the NFL. Things didn't work out as planned. However, it did lead him to a different vocation where he can still make an impact.
From 2 all the way up to 7 is like the most important years for children, because they will stick to the values and principles and everything that you teach them. So if we get those in those first few years, then those kids will be, you know, ready to go when they get past 7 and beyond.
Steph is currently living in Reno and is expecting to release his book in mid-August, so keep an eye out for that. He's also planning on writing another one when his kids get a little bit older. That's your look at sports. I'm Julia Lopez for Sports Central.